Temps are starting to hit the 90+ mark, so pour yourself some lemonade as we start this week's Explore Tulsa with a little time out on the lake.
Then getting down to business.
Followed by burning some summer energy.
Plus taking flight with Invision.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's so nice to have you back with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
And on Thursday this week, we celebrate National Go Fishing Day. Trish, what kind of music should you play when you're out fishing?
I don't know, what?
Something catchy?
Or better yet, you might just want to hire a fishing guide service like Grand Fishing with Tony Coatney.
We was always catfishing. I grew up catfishing, which I don't catfish at all anymore. My grandfather got me into fishing. I've fished all my life, you know. Been down here since, well, I was born in 1965, so I know I was out fishing since 1970 with my grandfather. You name it, he taught it to me. We ran trot lines, limb lines, we fished rod and reels for him, but my grandfather was a big cat fisherman. I was fishing tournaments, traveling around a lot, doing tournaments and working full time, which you hardly couldn't compete and working. You know, everybody else would be fishing all week when you're at work, and it was hard to compete. And a friend of mine asked me to help him on a guide trip one time. Started doing it and I enjoyed it. And I found out there's a way to make a living. So I quit my job. It was right after my father passed away. And I was single and everything else. And I thought, why not? I could quit. I guide fishing during the summer and go up and guide whitetail in Kansas during the winter. You gotta be good with people. People is the main thing. Kids, I love kids. I don't have any kids myself, but kids are the funnest. It's nothing better than to see a kid catch their first fish and see the smile it puts on their face. But shoot, you wouldn't believe the smiles I get on people that are 75 and 80 years old that's never caught fish. It's just the excitement of seeing them catch fish. You gotta talk to them, you gotta be nice. 99% of the time, people will listen to me what I tell them. It's like when I get a man and a wife in the boat. Usually the woman outfishes the men. And that's because a woman will listen, a man knows it all. So you never know what's gonna happen out there. I mean, I have so many people, I'll have people walk up to me and say, hey, or call me. They'll say, you took me about 4 years ago. Well, I take 300 trips a year here on Grand Lake. I don't remember, now faces I remember, but names, sometimes it's tough. But they're all, every day's different. You know, some people, their job is the same thing over and over. Everybody asks me, do I get tired of fishing? No, I don't, because it's different every day. You got different people, and a lot of times they always come back. I got a lot of regular customers that are great customers and been fishing with me for years. We're usually on fish, and it's actually cheaper to hire us than it is to rent a boat, because then you got to find the fish and you got to have all the equipment. We supply rod, reel, tackle, everything. All you got to do is show up with a fishing license and go fishing. It's just a great lake. That's why the Bassmasters Classic's coming back again. All of them want to come back here. It is a good lake. It's a great fishing lake, good recreational lake. There's a lot to do. Probably 85% of my guiding is for white bass, and people just want to catch fish. You know, people talk about going largemouth fishing. Well, largemouth fishing's a lot harder, and people, when they're taking their kids or just first starting out, they want action. And when you can go out and catch 75 to 100 fish in a couple hours, they're better. And white bass, the way they pull, pound per pound, there's nothing like them besides the smallmouth. So they're fun to catch. You got to move with them. A lot of people will get stuck thinking, well, we caught them there, we'll catch them there all year. It don't happen that way. They move a lot, and you just got to stay with them. I've got people that call me and say, hey, I caught them good over here yesterday, so you might want to try it. So I do have people call and give me information. So that helps me a lot too, because I've been doing it for 20 years. I'm probably going to be here forever. Till they put me in the ground, I'm going to be here. I don't know anything else I'd rather do.
I tell you what, Tony makes fishing so easy. He supplies all the gear, and whatever you catch, he cleans it for you. Not my favorite part of fishing.
Getting out on the lake did look for a peaceful and relaxing time. If you'd like to book Tony, visit grandfishingwithTonyCoatney.com.
You can also look for Tony and more fun on Grand Lake by visiting rsu.tv and look for their show, Living Grand on Grand Lake, which also airs on RSU TV Thursday nights at 7 p.m.
Tony is not only a great fishing guide, he seems to be a pretty savvy businessman too.
I know. The guy has sponsors and makes a day on the lake a whole lot of fun. But he learned much of that business sense from his mentors.
Today, anyone can do the same by joining the new web-based mentorship, Thrive15.com.
And we'll learn all about it next when Explore Tulsa continues. Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got 2 great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our 2 locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I got to tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the number one reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
Introducing the DVR Plus from Channel Master, a truly unique HD DVR that delivers everything you want from subscription-free TV. With dual HD tuner technology and virtually unlimited storage capacity, the DVR Plus lets you enjoy the big game while recording your favorite broadcast show. And the DVR Plus lets you watch the most popular TV networks with the highest quality, crystal clear HD picture for free. Just connect an HD antenna and you're ready to go. Connect the DVR Plus to high-speed internet and get even more. Enjoy instant access to shows and movies not available on broadcast television. With the DVR Plus, watching subscription-free TV is easy. You can access your video-on-demand favorites and all your local broadcast channels in one intuitive guide. That's an industry first. Slim and stylish, the DVR Plus delivers everything you love about TV without the subscription.
Find your Channel Master today at Video Revolution.
Hi, I'm Sarah Thompson with Expo Square and the Tulsa State Fair, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi again, and thanks for staying with us for more Explore Tulsa.
You know, doing well in business takes someone who can think fast on their feet.
And you know someone like this?
Yeah, I have a buddy that right next door to his shop, 2 others open up selling some of the same stuff. On the one on the left, they put up a big sign saying best prices, and the guy on the right put up a big sign saying lowest prices.
What did your friend do to compete?
He put up an even bigger sign saying main entrance.
Doing well in business can also come from learning from others, just like you can from the new website Thrive15.com.
Well, Thrive is basically business school without the BS. It's gamified edutainment, so it's entertaining education taught by millionaires, mentors, and everyday success stories. But they're broken up into 15-minute nuggets, and sometimes they're pretty hilarious. Sometimes they're emotionally engaging, and so it's like business school, but you actually are engaging. So you're going to laugh, you're going to learn, and at the end of the day, you're going to earn a lot more money.
Why did you leave your last job, Steve?
Fired. Next question.
I started my first business out of my college dorm room called DJ Connection. And when I first started it, I had no money, very little time. I was in school, and I had to just sort of hack my way into success. I used to have a very poorly constructed sales system. And Clifton Talbert, he's a man who helped introduce the Stairmaster into the market and is a best-selling author. And Lori Montag, the lady who's famous for launching the Zany bands and the Slap Watch. Those 2 really, really helped me just get my stuff together.
I met Clay probably, 12 years ago. His wife used to work for me in my optometry clinic there on Memorial. And so he would come in and pick her up, and actually he would come in and ask me questions, and we did lunch a few times, and I mentored him a little bit in some of the business development things that he was doing back then. Well, I tell people jokingly that I'm an entrepreneur trapped in an optometrist body, you know, because I have other businesses. Some we've done on Explore Tulsa. You know, I have the auto auction, I've got my horse ranch, I've got a sleep center, and some other businesses, and some that I'm involved in. But so I really like the idea of starting businesses and growing businesses, and optometry was kind of my first one.
And so the whole idea, my thought was, if we could come up with something that's affordable and something that was entertaining and something that could really inspire and empower people to start a successful business, we could mentor millions and help people, save them a lot of money, and really just help people change their lives.
Because we're all looking for mentors in our life. And currently I have about a dozen young men in my life that I had time for, that I let come in and I mentored them in a very one-on-one close situation. So when I saw this, I thought, now I can say, hey, you want me to mentor you? Well, go to thrive15.com and get it,
The one thing that's challenging about finding a mentor is that you want to find a GOAT. You want to find somebody who's the greatest of all time, somebody who's excellent at what they do. And if they're excellent, they're probably busy. So during my lifetime, I've been able to spend time with the founder of Hobby Lobby and George Foreman and David Robinson and all these great people. And it's super hard to get a hold of these people. But that's the idea on Thrive, is it's just a click away and you can have that mentorship that you would normally really struggle to find in a real-time face-to-face situation.
Matter of fact, earlier today, I had a young lady come up to me and shake my hand and say, thank you. And I go, for what? She goes, you helped my business. And I said, cool. She goes, I'm a Thriver. And I was like, oh yeah, of course. So it was really cool because you can see it working.
There's one Thriver named Kat, and she's been able to almost double her business this year. So she had an existing bakery, and she's been able to almost double in less than a year. And why? She's always made a great product. She's always had great cookies and great bakeries. She just needed to learn some of these practical mentorship, these management and sales and marketing and checklists and systems and workflows and accounting. She had to learn that stuff. And I can tell you, I'd be in a much different place in my life if I didn't have that kind of mentorship. And now that's available for everybody for less than most people spend on a cell phone.
I said, Clay, if I got nobody else to tell me thanks or to say that the mentorship on Thrive helped me grow my business, even that one lady, it's worth all the time and effort we put into it.
A lot of the millionaire mentors that you'll find, in their heart, they want to help people, but they have so many obligations to run their successful company. And so Thrive provides a unique way for these multimillionaires and success stories to really go ahead and carve out 4 or 5 hours of their time to sit down and answer questions that maybe they only know the answers to, and to really give back. And so it's been neat to provide that platform for those people.
Without the military, our country would not be great, and we would not be the leading capitalist entrepreneur center that we are. So we feel very strongly about our military personnel. So we're going to give them a free membership for any time you sign up. So know this, is that when you sign up and become a Thriver, you are not only are you going to be a hero, but you're helping a hero.
Thrive to me is a huge thing because it's a life changer. And in very few products can you say, if you buy this, it can change your life. And I can say on Thrive, you can go on there, you can learn what you need to know, and if you're just simply willing to do it, it will absolutely 100% change your life.
So for less than you're going to spend on coffee this year, become a Thriver and help grow your career, help start a business or grow your business, okay? And remember, everybody can get a free trial subscription. Just get on thrive15.com, all right? And everybody can sign up and get a little taste of it and see if it's for you.
I've known Dr. Z for many years, and he is definitely someone that always has given me great business advice.
And now anyone can learn from him and others like him by becoming a member at thrive15.com.
You know what they say about all work and no play?
I sure do, Stevie. And that's why next up, we're going to do quite a bit of playing.
A lot of jumping, too.
Yep, because our next Explore Tulsa adventure takes us to the Airport Extreme Indoor Trampoline Park.
Hello, I'm John Erling with Voices of Oklahoma. Our great state has been home to countless individuals whose place in history has been earned through each of their many accomplishments. Voices of Oklahoma's mission is to preserve their story in an oral history presentation like none other. Accounts direct from famous Oklahomans, political figures, and many others who have left their indelible mark on the development, history, and future of Oklahoma. So please, treat yourself by listening to those who are the voices of Oklahoma.
As a father of 4, I know to look ahead, and it won't be long before temps are so hot, you're going to need a place for those kids to burn off some of that energy indoors.
So at Explore Tulsa, we know just the right spot, the Airport Extreme Indoor Trampoline Park.
Nowadays, we get so bogged down with our to-do list, we get distracted with our our phones, our video games, that we forget to stop and just have fun. We just forget that there's other people around us, and we're entitled to that sense of joy, that sense of fun. So the trampoline was kind of the most basic interaction, where you're just jumping around and forgetting everything else, you're leaving everything else outside, and just getting back to the good old times. The idea behind the airport park actually started when one of the owners, he's a salesman, and he was traveling around quite a bit, traveling all over the country, and he had an idea for a trampoline park, but he couldn't quite come up with a theme. Now, after being in and out of airports for most of his life, and mostly for work, he had a notebook, and he was keeping ideas about what this trampoline park would look like. And eventually, it just kind of dawned on him one day that all these ideas were actually based out of the airports he was in and out of all the time. So he said, we need to call it the airport. And that's how it pretty much started. Tulsa seemed like the ideal location, right in the middle of Midtown. We wanted access to everybody. There are so many different kinds of people, and we feel that this is the perfect spot for a trampoline park that started right here in Oklahoma. The very first thing you're going to notice when you walk in is runway number 1, and that is the longest trampoline runway in Oklahoma. It's over 110 feet long. Next to that, we have our kids tarmac. The kids tarmac is designed for flyers under 40 inches. Basically for little kids, toddlers, infants, that way they can bounce around and have fun, but it's actually positioned right in front of our cafe table, so parents can keep a close eye on the kids. Behind that, we have our cafe and concession stand. It's kind of a gourmet offering. Behind that, we have 3 different dodgeball gates, and then we have our jetways. And the big difference here is that most places they have like a full basketball court, but most people don't really play a full game of basketball. They just want to do trick shots. So we graduated the different sizes, that way everybody had a chance to do their tricks. We've got different positions. Like our air marshals, their goal is to make sure that everybody flies safe. They're patrolling the facility, they're engaging with the kids, talking to the parents, making sure that everybody knows what it looks like to fly safe, but still have fun. We've got our flight attendants, they're there to kind of just check on people, get everybody checked in, get your boarding pass, get your first class socks, and then of course we also have flight attendants that do walk-arounds with a cart, and they offer snacks, beverages, just like you find on an airplane. The funny thing about that is, as a kid, my parents actually wouldn't let me near a trampoline. They thought it wasn't safe. You only saw one trampoline on like the side of the hill, so kids were getting hurt. So when we designed this, we kind of kept that in mind. We wanted everybody to be bounce around. We wanted everyone to have fun, but we wanted to keep it safe. The running joke is that if your kids are bouncing off the walls, bring them on in, because our walls are trampolines too.
Oh, Trish, I was taking care of business in that dodgeball court.
I think I saw an 8-year-old smack you pretty good.
He came from my blind side.
To find out how you can get into the game or reserve a spot for yourself, visit theairportpark.com.
Well, we've been to the airport, so now, can we go flying now?
Stevie has been dying to show you our newest professional tool in the shed.
It's the new Phantom 3 Professional, amazing flight stability, 4K video, and so much more.
All right, well, coming up, we'll take Stevie and the Explore Tulsa flight crew out to a couple of the Tulsa parks to show us their latest toy.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and I have DirecTV. And I'm peaked in high school, Rob Lowe, and I have cable. DirecTV is wireless, so you can put your TVs anywhere without having to look at those ugly wires and boxes in every room. Cable isn't wireless, but you just gotta put something in front of them. I'm still in awe of how great my TVs look, and I'm still captain of the team. Don't be like this me.
Get your DirecTV upgrade and custom installation today from Video Revolution, your official Tulsa area DirecTV connection.
At Video Revolution,
we've got
today's 3D technology.
Smart TVs.
And I can help you pick the one that's
a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
Locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority.
We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff.
It's like toys for big kids.
Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
When I was a kid, I had one of those airplanes that you would fly around in circles with a couple of strings, and I thought that was the greatest thing ever. But now, on Explore Tulsa, you're going to witness the new Phantom 3 Professional.
He's so excited. The all-new Phantom 3 Professional is really pretty amazing, and the 4K video it produces is incredible.
Plus, it's so much fun to fly.
So we sent Stevie and the Explore Tulsa crew out to a couple of local parks to show us just how wonderful the footage from the Phantom 3 Professional can really look.
I'm so excited. We're going to capture spectabulous footage from all over Green Country all summer long.
I'm not sure spectabulous is an actual word, but if you're interested in booking our production crew to capture aerial footage for your business or video needs with our all-new Phantom 3 Professional, visit exploretulsa.com and click on the link to our production company, envisionmediagroup.com.
It can even fly indoors by using ultrasonic sensors. I just need a little more practice.
Stick around, there's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99 or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hi, I'm Joe Chronister with Video Revolution. Did you know that there's a way to get rid of your cable bill? It's actually doing it with an antenna. Get free local high definition.
Antennas can bring you true uncompressed HD programming with channels including NBC, PBS, Fox, CBS, the CW, ABC, and many more. Knowing which antenna is right for you all depends on which zone you live in, because you don't have to have cable to enjoy having more choices. The WineGuard HD 1080 is the perfect way to get local HD VHF and UHF channels from a compact antenna within Zone 1. And you can get HD reception from towers as far as 30 miles away. Need a little more range than 30 miles? Here's the WineGuard HD 7698P with HD reception up to 70 miles. That makes this antenna great for any zone. If you want something that's powerful and discreet, then you'll go with the WineGuard FL6550A. This sleek, compact antenna has a built-in amplifier for added reception, creating an almost impossible chance of dropouts or pixelation. With reception up to 60 miles from any other tower in the area, you can't go wrong with this antenna.
Don't pay monthly bills any longer. Come down to Video Revolution and let me show you how.
Be sure and join us next week when we do our part to support the Women's World Cup by introducing you to T-Town's premier women's soccer team, the Tulsa Spirit.
Special thanks to Tony Coatney for taking us out to catch the big one on Grand Lake.
Thanks too to Dr. Zellner and Clay Clark for introducing us to the business of learning business at Thrive15.com. And thanks to Aaron Deal for showing us around the Airport Extreme Indoor Trampoline Park.
And to DJI and the Invision Media Group production crew for showing us just what the new Phantom 3 Professional is capable of.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at ExploreTulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the two pair for $129 deal with two locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.